Okay, you guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 mods plus a bonus mod to make The Sims 4 Discovery University better. These are like the top 10 mods that I've been able to find. I didn't want to do this video too soon. I wanted to like do some research, have the game out for at least a little over, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So hope you guys like this video. Again, these are my top 10 mods for The Sims 4 Discovery University. Hey guys, welcome to another video. I hope you guys are all doing well like always, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video to watch it. I'm going to run through these 10 mods plus my bonus mod really quickly, and I apologize ahead of time for my voice. I have been feeling really under the weather. I do not want to say sick because I don't want it to like turn into a sickness. But I haven't been feeling that well, but I really wanted to do this video after I did all my research. I've been doing it for a few weeks now, so I was like, okay, I think I have my top 10 mods. So I'm gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, and so forth. And I will show you guys how to install them after I run through them, because I know a lot of people know how to install mods and some people don't. So I will have a timestamp on the screen of when I'm gonna show you guys how to install the mods, the regular mods, and then the regular package file mods, and then the ones that have script files attached to them, because they are installed differently. But with that said, the first mod that I think you should get if you have The Sims 4 Discovery University has nothing to do with university, but it will let your children ride bikes. Like, I was so excited to see this mod, and this is like a self-explanatory mod. If you have The Sims 4 Discovery University, you're going to need all of these mods in this video, and if you don't have it, you won't be able to use any of these mods, just forewarning you. But if you do, you should get this mod for your children to be able to ride bikes around. Like, I don't even know why EA didn't think to just let children ride the bikes anyways, but they did it. So you would just put this package file in your mods folder, boom, your kids can ride bikes, and you can put it in their inventory. The bike is really big, honestly. It's really big. I'll show you guys after I run through the mods, but this bike is big in game, a little bigger than I would like, but I think that since they're just fine-tuning it and it's just new, they might fine-tune it a little more and make the bike a little bit smaller, but it is a large bike. This is number 10. Number 9 would be the Genius Teens Can Apply and Enroll to University. I'd be careful with this mod though, even though it is my number 9. Only be careful with it if you don't want to replace any other enrollment features that come with the game, because this will replace how you enroll to university. And when I'm doing this video, it has been updated, so this is like really this is like the second release of this mod, so it should be really good now. I know the first form of the mod I put in my game and it was a little glitchy or whatever, that's why I didn't want to do the video yet, but this one is great, but only if you want it to override how you enroll in university, and only by that because as a teen you can do it now, so you can like apply and it doesn't take as long. And as long as your sim has the genius trait, or they did like amazing and had like straight A's during primary school and high school, they can get in to university. And I think this mod is like perfect because teenagers can go to university in real life, so this mod's like perfect. And again, this mod does change the log in game, so it has a conflict. This is the conflict, so I'm highlighting it on the screen right now. It overrides the following set instance university enrollment, like I was saying, and this was updated on 11/24/2019, so very it's like just got updated again. This is the second version of the mod. And Number 8 would be the no meal spawning for roommates. So roomies like spawn food out of nowhere. A lot of people may not like think this is like a huge deal or anything, but it irritates me. So they just like come up with food out of thin air, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. That's how much it irritates me that they just spawn food out of anywhere. So this mod only has mod conflicts. It doesn't like conflict with any of the gameplay, but it conflicts with any of the ones if you have any like mod that modifies the interaction between the rabbit holes and roommates NPCs. So if you have any more like roomies things, don't put this one in your game, but it is just a script file and you just put it in your game and it works beautifully, and they don't just spawn food out of nowhere, and I know that irritates me. So that's my number 8. You guys would be the university required degree for careers. This was very important to me because I would think that EA made it flow with all the other expansion packs, but they didn't. So that is why this mod had to be my number 7, because I think this should have just been an automatic for the game, but it wasn't. So with this mod and Get to Work, basically it works with Get to Work if you have the Get to Work expansion pack. If not, it still works in your game. If you don't have Get to Work, you still will be able to use this mod because it will tie into all the other jobs that come with the game, even the base game. So now with this mod, you'll be able to, or have to have a psychology degree or physics degree to become a doctor. That just makes sense. Scientists, you have to have a physics, biology, or computer science degree. Detective, you have to have an arts degree, which I think this, because that's how the real world is, so I think this is like amazing. An astronaut, they need physics, biology, or computer science. A secret agent requires villainy. I love that. Or psychology, so one of the two. Business requires economics degree, or like one of the arts. A tech guru, computer science. Yes, that makes sense. A writer, language arts or literature. Painter requires fine arts and art history. I don't know if I agree with this or the writer one, because I feel like you can be a writer or a painter without going to school. Also in business, you don't need a degree, but I think it's cool that they've added a way to require a degree. And then the style influencer, you don't need a degree to be a stylist, but it helps you if you have a communications or drama degree. And then version 2 of this mod, it ties into pets and then city living and so forth, and island living. So they like really went through and did their research and everything. So I think this is like perfect for that. And this is just a regular mod as well. So I will show you guys how to install, like I said, later on. But this is my number 7. Moving on to number 6, I have for number 6, I have University No Roommates Summoning Trash. The roommates are so messy in this game, which I know that's realistic, but with Discover University, but it's just so irritating. It's so like, why? Like, it's like an overly, it's like too much trash. So this is just for like a pet peeve. If you don't like as much trash that's been going on in Discover University, this will make your roommates not be as trashy. Like, they'll be messy, but they won't leave trash around, because that makes the environment bad, and you guys know how Sims get when their environment is not good. Number 5, you guys, I have the university required degree, but for promotion. So this goes along with my number 7, I guess, or the one I had right before this. But this one is just, it requires for some of the promotions. It doesn't require a degree necessarily. It doesn't require a degree always, only when you want to be promoted. And I love that, because yeah, if you don't want them to have a degree to get the job, get this. And then if you want them to require a degree for everything, get the one that I previously mentioned in the video. But this is in my top 10 because sometimes you want them to require a degree and sometimes you don't. So this one is for people, like I said, who just, you will be able to get into all the careers, but at some point the requirements panel will tell you that in the advanced or near future, you will require a degree. So you will have to go get a degree. This panel is going to give you a hint at what degree you need and all of that. And I think this is cool because some jobs are really like this. You can get into level 1 as a doctor, but you will have to be able to be a number 5 in the career and like actually be a doctor. You'll require a degree, which makes sense. And there's 2 packages, the main one that I've already talked about, and then the one that just for promotions only. And moving on to number 4, we have one of my favorite creators, a Little Miss Sam's. Little Miss Sam Sims 4 mods. She has choose your roommate. I love this. It's very easy to use. I'm going to show you guys how to use it in game and how to install it, of course. But this mod is amazing. You can choose your roommates. All you do is enroll them in university, and then you go in and you choose where you want them to live. They stay. You would evict them. And then once you get them enrolled or have a sim already enrolled, you would have your sim that wants their friends to come to university with them. I wish I knew about this before I enrolled all of my sims into university one by one, but it's okay. Like, I didn't want to like just start off with all of these mods in my Let's Play, but you would just choose your roommates by yourself. Like, you can just click on them and they can move in. It takes a little bit of a second, but this is like the perfect mod, you guys. Self-explanatory. Choose your roommates. That's really it for this one. Okay, so number 3, I have the Sims 4 mod, no university house restrictions. This is my number 3 because if you guys did not know this about me, I love building. I never play the game like when I say play the game, like I never have like a household or anything unless I'm doing a Let's Play, which I don't do those either, and I'm doing one right now, but I usually don't do them. I'm usually building all of the time, like sets for my Sims 4 machinimas. So I love this mod. I do not like restrictions on building at all, and I know that it's realistic to not be able to have stoves or grills, but sometimes you want to like if they live in a house, I feel like they should be able to have a stove. And with Discovery University, they don't even let you have a stove or a grill if you live in a house with college students, and I don't think that's fair. So this mod is literally just for that. Self-explanatory. It's just a package mod. You put it in and you never have to use a cheat to like remove building restrictions. And if you want to just use a cheat and not have a mod, I have a cheat on how to just be able to build and use anything. But if you don't like using cheats and you rather just put a mod in your game so you never have to enter in the cheat, this is perfect for you. So that's this. It's very self-explanatory again. It just removes all the building restrictions and you can do whatever you want whenever you build anything for the university or on the campus or off the campus, but it has to do with university housing. For number 2, you guys, we're back to one of my favorite creators, Zero Sims 4. If you cannot tell, a lot of her mods are in this video, but she did a mod that makes university cost more. And I was so like excited for this because me paying so much for school, I've paid so much for school, knowing that Sims can go to school for like $300, $400, $500, $700. Not realistic at all. I don't even know. Not okay. And I know in other countries sometimes university or uni is free, but for Americans or other people sometimes it's not that inexpensive. So I love this mod. You can use it or not use it sometimes. Take it out when you want them to have like cheaper tuition, but I love it. She changed the price per every class to be more realistic. Like, this is what I'm so excited for, because a class was costing like $240, and in real life it really is like $900 to like, I think the most I've ever spent on a class is like $1,600. So except for like my labs were more, so I love that she has like $3,800 for a class on here, and then the cheapest is 1,200 simoleons or whatever. So this is again another self-explanatory mod, but she shows how she like changed the values and how you can go in your game and change the values if you're interested in stuff like that. I love coding, so I am gonna go in my game and make my own prices myself. I already have actually, but not on all of them. But, and she also changed the elective prices, because electives do cost more in school. So when you put this in your game, it's just gonna override whatever you want to override. So if you want the electives to cost more, just put electives costing more, because automatically that's going to raise your tuition. And if you just want the main classes to cost more, put this one in. But if you want both, put both of them in. So I have both of them in my game, so, and I'm loving both of them. But yes, I love this mod, and that is why it's my number 2, like number two. For my number 1 mod, you guys, I have higher scholarships, and I only did this for like, this is my number 1 just because my own personal life experience. Scholarships, I've gotten scholarships, and I've had small scholarships and I've had larger ones that lasted for like a whole year or semester basis, and they were not small and they helped out a lot. So seeing that the scholarships in the game were like $200, $300, $100 or whatever, I was like, no. So that I love this. It goes along with the previous mod that I said already, my number 2, but they go together. So you can get higher scholarships. Basically, you can get a sizable scholarship, and with a higher university cost, you will need more scholarship funds. So it just makes sense to pair this with the one. If you want to make your tuition more, you should pair it with this mod. And yeah, I just like the way it works. It just goes very well with the previous mod that I talked about. So that's why this is my number 1. This is also why I have a bonus for you guys, because my true number 1 is by Pimp My Sims 4 University Aspiration Pack. I am in love with this. So they only added 1 new aspiration, which I gave my character Kara that one, just to be, all they want to do is just get a degree. They don't care what degree, they just want to be academic, academia or whatever. But this added 7 new aspirations. This is like a full pack of aspirations. So a sporty scholar, it adds the campus crook for deviants. This adds a part-time parent. So like, and you still be family, part-time parent, meaning you can go to school, and then it has like what you can do: become a parent, enroll in university, study for 2 hours. It really has like the milestones that you need, and I love that. This is like, that's why this is my number 1. This is like, this should have come with university. You can choose fortune and be a part-time student, enroll, earn 5,000 simoleons, study for 2 hours, earn promotion, all of that. And then you can want to be, and no, sorry, that's entrepreneurial reward trait. And then a balanced life, which I love. This is my favorite aspiration out of the ones that were added by this creator. It's knowledge and then the balanced life. Become an adult, enroll in university, and like be studious or whatever. But they just want to be like, they just want to be balanced, and you will be able to start different career levels in different areas. And then I love that they have love as one of the aspirations, because I want this for Brett, because I know that he doesn't know what he wants to do and Brett's from my university Let's Play right now called College Life, but he loves love and he wants to like be a serial romantic, because I couldn't find anything else for him. But I think I'm gonna change him to the campus crush, because he wants to be able to date multiple people at a time, and I think this is better, and he'll be a great kisser with this. And then party school, like for someone who wants to be popular, and I think this will be great for one of my twins. And my Let's Play. So and they'll be a perfect host, and this will be perfect for them. I just love all the new aspirations, you guys. This is just a bonus one, and I love it so much. But that's it. Those are my top 10. Now I'm going to move on to show you guys how to install them. And if you look at the timestamp on the screen right now, if you don't want to see how to install the mods, and if you want to just see me jump in the game with all of these mods, just fast forward. But right now I am going to show you how to install them. It's very important that you know how to install mods correctly, because a lot of the times they just don't work because they're not installed correctly. But yeah, you guys, moving on to installation process. Okay, so now we are on my desktop where I usually keep my mods and when I download things, and I have my mods folder empty, as you can see on the screen, and I have all of the mods that I went over in this video on the left hand side of the screen. So, or right, is it going to be the right hand side of the screen for you guys? No, it is the left hand side of the screen, but left hand side of the screen has the mods, and then the right is my mods folder, which is empty. As you can see, I back up all my mods before I install any mods or CC, because I do not want any conflicts, and The Sims 4 is always updating, like you guys know that. So always be sure to make sure you're not putting any conflicting mods in your mods folder, and I do this by backing up my mods folder. It's right here on my desktop. Backing it up meaning just pulling it out of my game, putting it on my desktop, and then restarting the game to generate a new mods folder, because this is how I'm going to test out these mods to make sure they run smoothly in my game with the new update. But I have to say this, and I say this in every mod CC video if you've watched a lot of them from me. I always tell you guys never ever delete the resource.cfg file, because it's the culprit for everything. When I get comments all the time like, why isn't this mod working? Why isn't this mod working? Oh my gosh, my mod stopped working. My CC doesn't show up in my game. It's because this is accidentally deleted. So I have a video to how to get that back. It takes like 30 seconds to get this file back. I have that linked in the description of this video, but just make sure you never delete it. So if this is not in your mods folder right now, you need to watch that video, because none of these mods are going to work. But make sure this is always in your game, always, always. You do not have to take out all your mods like me, but I just do that to be safe. If you just want to add all these mods to your mods folder, that's perfectly fine. I just like knowing that the mods are going to work, so I do them separately in a separate like run through on my game, because I just want to make sure that they run smoothly. So most of the mods that I went through in this video, they are package files. So with package files, all you do is drag and drop them into your mods folder like this. So we're adding the no university housing restrictions. We're going to do the no roommates trash. We're going to do the required degree for promotions main. We're going to do the bikes for children. We're going to do the university cost more for electives and for main classes. And we're going to do higher scholarships, and we're going to do the aspiration pack. All of those are in one package file. That's like beautiful. We're going to do the teens can enroll in university, or yeah, I'm not going to do genius, because I feel like if you have good grades, you should be able to enroll. You don't have to be a genius. So I'm going to do that one. But if you want the genius one, you can put that one in your game. And I'm going to do no mill spawning, and that's all of them mainly. So the last but not least is the roommates one. This is the one that's different, you guys. So to install this mod, you have to have the script file. So, and you can choose to use the one where you can have 20 Sims in your dorm. I personally wouldn't do that. If you want 20 Sims on a lot, you do that. I just think it's gonna like make my run game too slow during the Let's Play, so I'm not going to. So I'm only going to put in choose your roommates. That's it. I'm not gonna do the 20 Sims, and then make sure you put in the script mod as well. If you do not have the script file for the roommates mod, it will not work in your game. The script is needed to run this file right here. So make sure you have these two if you're choosing to use the roommates mod. Make sure you have these two. It's very important. With script mods, you have to have the package and the script to make them run smoothly in game. I know this was detailed and a little long, but I feel like this is the most important part of CC and mods when you're putting them in your game, and how you install them is usually the culprit of if they work or not. But that's how you install them, you guys. Now we're gonna jump into game, and I had a timestamp on the screen for you to fast forward to now. But now we're going in game, and we're gonna see how these mods work. Okay, you guys, so now we're in game, and right when you turn on your game, if you have mods and CC enabled, this screen should always pop up for you. So you should be able to see every mod that we downloaded, or whichever ones you chose to install into your game. But also make sure you scroll all the way down to make sure you have the script mod for roommate mod. If you choosing your roommate mod, if you downloaded that one and put it in your game. Because if you do not have the script mod, again, you will not be able to use this mod. If you did not take out all of your mods how I showed you an installation process, then you will have to scroll through to find all the mods that you installed. But just make sure you find them in the list, and if they're there, you installed it correctly, and that means also that your resource.cfg file's in there, because your game is showing it inside of your game. But that's it, you guys. This is how you usually know if you installed something correctly. Now we're going to hop into a sim household. Actually, no, we're going to go into create a sim to make sure the aspirations are there. Okay, you guys, so now we are in create a sim, and as you can see, they're here because they're stars. So when there's stars next to something, it means there's something new. So we do, the aspirations worked. We have the sporty scholar, we have the bodybuilder, we have deviant, and we have the campus crook. Oh, we have campus crook. I'm so excited for these. And in family, we have the part-time parent. So they're here, you guys. We don't need to go through all of them, but they're here. So now we're going to jump in game and see if the other mods are here. Or, yes, the other mods are here. Okay, guys, so we're in game with the household I usually use for my Sims or mods and CC videos. The family that I usually use, they're in their house right now, and we are in build mode. So if you have Discovery University, you will now have a transportation, or with the update, you actually have transportation. Not with Discovery University, but you should see bicycles, and then you would take out the bike, and now we're going to see if the child in this household can use this bike. I think that, yeah, let's see if he can ride it. Because if he can, and this is why I said the bike's large, because it's an adult bike. It didn't like add a bike, which I'm glad. Oh no, it said he can't. Let me put it in his inventory then. Maybe it's because it's like too close or something. I don't know why he can't ride it. That's not okay. I don't like that it's not letting him ride. Let's see. Let's put it in his inventory and see if he can ride somewhere. That's what we'll do. Okay, guys, so now he's on his bike. I just had to move some stuff out of the way so he could get on it, but he gets off and then he shrinks back down. I don't know if you guys noticed that. So he can ride his bike, but let me see. Let me put it back out for you guys. He can ride it, but he stretches out trying to ride it. Let's see if he comes and rides it. I need him to ride around for you guys. I don't know, where is he gonna ride to? He won't ride anywhere. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm being so not smart, but I didn't tell him to bike anywhere, so he just kept getting on his bike. But as you can see, he's able to ride. I just made him ride just to right here. But you can see that kids can ride bikes. So that's it for this one. And now we're gonna go into the panel of the dad to make sure that the promotions and the degrees, like the requirements for all that, is there. So I already see it. It says get a degree. So our mod does work. It says get a degree. You need a computer science degree to advance into the next career. So we know that that mod is working in the game as well. And now we're gonna go into a university household to see if the other mods are in our game. Okay, you guys, so we are in the best friends household and Discovery University that came with the game, and they're also in the trailer. So I'm going to have one of them just click on the mailbox, and with that mod you should be able to see remove a roommate, or apply to universities, that came with it. But remove a roommate, because this dorm is full, so we're going to remove some roommates. I'm going to remove them, and then we're going to choose roommates. So if your dorm is full, obviously you have to remove some roommates, but we are not going to wait for them to load. I just want to show you guys that you can choose your roommate. We chose a roommate, so he should be arriving soon, and we should see him arrive in a few minutes. Out of the elevator. There he is. So now he lives with us. We chose him. He lives with us. We just have to make sure we give him a bed. And sorry about that, you guys. That was my phone. I don't know if you heard that vibration, but we chose our roommate, and now he can move in. We can remove all of the Sims out of the household if we want. Like, remove all of the roommates out and choose all new roommates, up to 9 Sims. So that mod is working. As far as the scholarships and all of that, we are not going to go through that in this video. They are in this game and they do work, but that would take reapplying and all of that. I will show you guys in a different video if you would like. Just like this video, or comment below if you want me to do that. But that's it for this video, you guys. I know it was long, but I really wanted to show you guys my top 10 mods for Discovery University, and yeah, I love all the mods. They really help the game be more realistic and just run a little bit better to me. I would love to know if you guys try out any of these mods and what your favorite one is out of my list. Leave a comment below, and again, like this video if you like it. Share it with someone who is looking for new mods for their Discovery University gameplay, and subscribe for more videos like this if you would like to. And with that said, you guys, I hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, or night, whatever time of day it is when you watch this video, and I will talk to you guys very soon.
Save your breath, don't waste your words. I'm gone before the night is over. Don't